Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, October 24th. All the ingredients are coming together for a pretty big rain event for the Mid-Atlantic region, extending from later Friday through the upcoming weekend into the early part of next week. It really comes in two waves. The stronger storm system will affect the Mid-Atlantic region late Friday night, through the day on Saturday. Then a second piece of energy will rotate through a deep upper level trough and produce additional showers around here later Sunday into Monday. It stays chilly throughout the entire weekend and into the early part of next week. Stays really chilly right to the end of the month, which is the middle part of next week. It looks like a chilly day for Halloween next Wednesday. We'll talk about several of the players on the field here and some of the ingredients coming together. This is the latest water vapor loop from the Penn State EWAL site. A couple things I want to point out here. First of all, way down here in the southwestern part of Mexico, the remains of Hurricane Villa, now a tropical depression. It has weakened considerably in the last couple of days, but it will contribute moisture into this particular part of the country. There's already a lot of moisture here over the Gulf of Mexico, but this is going to throw additional moisture, and all that plays a role in the development of low pressure in this region right here. That low pressure will head towards the Carolina coastline and then up the eastern seaboard Friday night, Saturday time frame. Meanwhile, here in the northeast U.S., a black represents some dry air. In fact, we had a pretty strong cold frontal passage in the overnight hours that has ushered in chilly and dry Canadian air. It'll be way below normal again around here for today, tonight, and Thursday. This chilly air mass is setting up nicely for a nice overrunning surface. Warm, humid air, all this moisture in the Gulf of Mexico will end up riding up and over this chilly air mass now in place in the northeast U.S., setting us up for a healthy rain event. Could be on the order of 2+ inches in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City corridor between Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and Monday, with this active period coming our way. Here's in fact the NOAA forecast for the next 5 days going into Monday morning. And notice here in the Mid-Atlantic regions, I-95 corridor region, quite a healthy rain event here with 2+ inches in many areas. Again, low pressure forms over the Gulf of Mexico, rides up along the eastern seaboard in this fashion, and that's the initial wave. Then there'll be kind of a secondary upper level feature that will drop southeastward and rotate through a deep upper level trough and produce additional showers in the Mid-Atlantic region on Sunday and Monday. Well, let's go through some of the details here using last night's 6Z GFS model run. We're looking at 500 millibar height anomalies. Basically a deep upper level trough sets up during the latter part of the week and the weekend over the eastern half of the nation, and really two areas of energy that will first contribute to a coastal storm in the Friday night, Saturday time frame, and then a secondary upper level feature will keep it inclement around here on Sunday and Monday with additional showers. It stays chilly right through the entire weekend into the early part of next week. Let's move forward here. We have, again, a cold air outbreak now in place in the northeast U.S. That acts as a nice overrunning surface for this warm, humid air that will ride up and over this chilly air mass during the latter part of the week and the weekend. Let's move forward here and see how this upper level trough develops here in the eastern half of the nation. Here we go, the first signs of a deep upper level low over the Midwest Friday morning. That will help in the formation of low pressure, the intensification of low pressure from the Gulf of Mexico towards the Carolina coastline as we move forward here. By Friday night, low pressure will be forming and intensifying along the Carolina coastline, and that basically rides up the coast, produces some heavy rainfall in the I-95 corridor Friday night, Saturday into Saturday night. Notice now out in the northern plains a second piece of energy starting to show up here, and that plays a role because it extends this active period not only for Friday night and Saturday, but into Sunday and Monday as well. Here's the initial wave of energy in the upper part of the atmosphere, and here's the secondary one during the middle part of the weekend. This causes the heaviest rain Friday night and Saturday. Then this just rotates through this upper level trough and moves into the mid-Atlantic region late Sunday, Sunday night, and Monday with additional showers. The heaviest rain is likely to occur with the initial wave Friday night and Saturday, but additional showers likely with this second piece of energy late Sunday, Sunday night, and into the day on Monday. And again, colder than normal throughout this entire stretch here. Let's move forward a little bit. Here we are now by a later Monday afternoon. That finally slides on to our east by the time we get into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Now let's look at the surface forecast maps. First of all, beginning this morning, Wednesday morning, cold air advection continues this morning in the I-95 corridor. A strong, cold, high-pressure system for this time of the year over the Great Lakes, edging into the northeastern part of the country. And again, way below normal temperatures today, tonight, and on Thursday. We'll feature plenty of sunshine with this strong high-pressure system, but this is a perfect overrunning surface that has formed here for this very moist and warm air that will ride up to the north and east, up and over that chilly air mass in place, helping to produce some significant rainfall for D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, again, primarily late Friday, Friday night, and Saturday. Here we are now Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. Low pressure pulling out of the Gulf of Mexico region by Friday morning. Again, a little bit of this moisture is from the remains of what was Hurricane Willa out in the northeastern part of the Pacific. That has dramatically weakened, but it will result in some additional moisture over the Gulf of Mexico over the next couple of days. So let's keep moving forward here, and this low pressure area heads right for the Carolina coastline by Friday night. Rain moves into D.C. first, then Philadelphia, then New York City. Probably arrives in D.C. during the early to mid-afternoon hours, in Philly, maybe late afternoon in New York City by Friday night. Some heavy rain also is likely here late Friday, Friday night, into the day on Saturday. This low pressure area moves right up along the mid-Atlantic coastline here, maybe even a little bit inland, but over southern New Jersey by Saturday afternoon. Again, some heavy bands of rain associated with this initial wave. Now, not much showing up at this time over the upper part of the Midwest, but watch what happens here. That second piece of energy starts to produce some rainfall out over the northern plains, the upper part of the Midwest here by early Sunday morning, and that just rotates through this deep upper level trough. And we may have a break in the action between the two here, but it looks like more showers move in by Sunday night and into the day on Monday. Again, the heaviest rain in this active period starting on Friday looks like it'll be Friday night and Saturday. Not quite as heavy late Sunday, Sunday night, and Monday, but additional showers and very chilly through this entire period. That finally pulls away by late Monday, Monday night time frame, and then we have dry but chilly weather for Tuesday and Wednesday, and of course Wednesday is Halloween Day. Looks like colder than normal conditions expected for Halloween Day. So the significant rain event coming to the Mid-Atlantic region, perhaps 2+ inches of rain over the next 5 days. Heaviest rainfall probably Friday night and Saturday, and then additional showers later Sunday into Monday. So an active period really gets underway on Friday. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.